It's just starting. Okay, it's just about to start, and we're going up, and that's how it's going to be starting. Hello, everyone. This is Exposé with Kavvita Kapoor Khalsaa. Welcome. It's 9 p.m. Wednesday, and I have a wonderful special guest who's, taken the invitation all the way from London, and I just want to introduce her. This is a beautiful lady by the name Henry Kristof. And why do I call her that? Because out of like so many people that we had sent a request to when 2 years back, I know her since 2 years, and on Meetup she was so warm. On Facebook and Meetup that we connected, she was so warm, open-hearted, and generous that we've been creating so much more as and when I come to UK. And she's a biggest support in this country also for me. So I just wanted to have her on this uh, episode, and this is episode 9. And thank you for watching it, everyone, because she's got a beautiful journey to share. And I would like you all to know what all she has gone through. So welcome, Henry, on this episode.
Hi, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. I don't know which country you are watching from. So, to introduce myself in a few sentences, my name is Henriett, and then I have started to join to Access, I think about 5 years ago. So everybody kind of have got a story why they choose or how would they start their journey when they are choosing something else. So my story has started when
Story. Before we start the story, I just want to say she's an Access Bars facilitator, she's a facelift facilitator, she's a body process facilitator. And guess what? You can get your entire body scanned with the aura thing that she does. And she's amazing at what she does. I would like to know, what was your life before you joined Access? And what prompted you to get into Access?
right. So my life was a chaos before I started to Access, I would say. Actually, I think my first degree was as an economist, and then I have got another one degree as a marketing manager, and then a third one was yeah, I think that was the third one, a parapsychologist. And then guess what? I think I have worked in a bank sector for 5 years, and it has happened all because I think I wanted to be a good girl for my parents. Actually, it was nowhere nearby my choice. And then I started to learn a lot of modalities, lot of things. I think I have started long time ago with Reiki, and then after that I have learned kinesiology, and then as I mentioned, I have learned parapsychology, I have learned source memory, I have learned theta, I have learned a lot of healing stuff, and then lots and lots about human body and anatomy. And I'm also doing a full body scan checkup for people, I mean, even for animals as well. And then I would say none of the modalities were really working for me, really helping. And I would say
Lot of
a lot of,
modalities. That's a lot of
sorry.
modalities. I said that's a lot of modalities that you've done. I did not know that you have this lovely background of modalities. All I knew that you were a wonderful healer. So that's amazing to know. So then, okay, when you got into Access, what got you into Access? Like
Yeah,
how?
so I have learned, as we said already, I have learned a lot of modalities, but when the closest people to you, it's like your family, they're suffering from something, you are trying your best to help them. And then actually what bring to me to Access is my father has fallen into coma, and then I really wanted to help him. And then
Coma?
and then
Talking about
I
coma.
think
Into coma.
sorry.
Coma
Yeah,
is
yeah,
the state.
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
he was in coma for 29 days, and then I think in 29 days I have done the bars class 3 times. I have done a lot of body processes because my only intention was to help him and take him out of the coma and then make his life better, or just to help him. And then my intention was nothing else
Did that
other
happen?
than him.
Did he come to life? As in, did
No, unfortunately, I would say with excess words, he has chosen something else. Now I can say, after being in excess for 5 years, I can say and I can use the words, he has chosen something else. But then and there, I was just starting access. I was very miserable. I was absolutely out of my mind. I was absolutely out of my world. I felt like I am totally lost. But by being into access and using the tools, I understood that death, it doesn't mean it's end of my life and end of my world as well. If somebody else is choosing something else, which is not the same or not comfortable for me as well. So access, this is the first thing which I would say that was the biggest contribution where access has helped me.
So no, I just want to mark this thing, people. If you observe, she said that she joined for a particular specific reason, that her father gets better and he did not. She was not vested in the outcome, and she was in allowance that if somebody is choosing death, let them go. That's so beautiful, Henry. So I just want to know that after getting into access, what changed in your life?
What not? Everything. Everything, literally everything. Yes. So like I said, I had no other intention to join to access other than helping my father. I had no intention. I had never thought about it. I'm gonna leave my job and I'm gonna teach people the bars. I'm gonna teach people the body processes. And then I have never ever thought I can enjoy and in the same time this will be my job as well, because that is the best combination, I think, what you can get out, what you really truly love, which is light, very very light for you. That is your passion, that is not even your job, and then you are able to help people. And then it's just I just love to do what I do.
Yes, I know. And I just want to know that you don't have a child, and that too became a bone of contention, or some point in your life that you don't have a child, but using the access tools, not that you have it now, and I feel that someday you would, but how do you kind of look at access and you not getting what you're asking for? Like, how do
Yes,
you
so
manage that?
yeah, so yes, we have tried several times, and then honestly speaking, by again I can say the same, by using access tools, it's not as heavy as it was before. Rather, I would say it's absolutely light. Do not be being a mom right now. And then I would say when you are using the tools, you are start to learn exploding yourself and your whole world. And then how shall I say it
Just being
without
true to yourself, acknowledging, okay, it's fine. If I don't have a child right now, I'm okay with it, right? I mean, going to that point,
absolutely, absolutely. And then
yeah,
I am thinking and I am looking into this topic from different point of view. Rather, I would say I am absolutely aware of my body, and then I'm keep asking questions, and then a lot of shifting has a lot of shifting has happened in my body and in my life to being a mom, and how what lot of judgment was on this topic. And then a lot of expectations as well from family members, from friends, and not to mention I have lost so many friends and so many friendship because of by using tools. So if you truly really want to change your life there is no right or wrong, but for the a lighter and then still I would say a better life, just start to use access tools, just start to learn more and more tools, and it will help you. And then a lot of judgment and a lot of expectations what we are having in our life on a daily basis, you will be able to cope with those ones, because obviously I am 40 years old, and then I don't have any point of view about my age, I don't have any point of view about having a child or not having a child any longer. Before that, I would go crazy. Oh my goodness, I am already 40 years old and I don't have a kid. And then, you know, what people will say. Right now I am in a choice, like I do not care, because I am creating much more, and then I am creating my business. We are creating something more important right now, and then what if that business is creating much more for our marriage than having a child? And
Absolutely.
then there is nothing right, nothing wrong in that.
Perfect. And so tell me, where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
5 years, I would say, yeah, I will definitely have a kid, either this way or that way, because I am in a total allowance from how and where, but the universe will, if I'm asking, the universe will give me.
Yes.
Definitely, yeah, I will be a mom, and then definitely I will be into access,
Yes.
and then absolutely I feel, you know, when you keep asking the question, if I choose this, how's my life will be in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years? And I'm keep using the questions. So if I feel something light, which will be a contribution, and then it will be light for me in 5 years, I'm choosing that only.
Wonderful, wonderful. And so I believe you have a dog. So does Access contribute to animals as well?
Absolutely, absolutely. I am using a lot of body process on him, and then actually he's my hairy baby, and then he's like, yeah, I mean, he's like our baby, and then anytime he's even acting and behaving like a baby. Anytime I want to do a class, anytime we are doing something and creating something, he is really, really creating something when all my attention he's requiring. So I am just doing body process on him, and I'm keep asking questions, and then, you know, in a fraction of a second everything is getting solved like this. And then absolutely amazing, because I don't need to worry about to taking him to the doctor, taking him to the vet, or doing other stuff with him like any other dog owners, because I am just using questions and the tools and the body processes, and it's amazing how it is working, and he's loving it.
Is, I'm sure. Okay, so few words for people around you who are watching this. What would you like to say in order to encourage them or inspire them? What few words from your end before we go?
Few words, I would say: choose what is light for you and what is true for you. Never choose for anybody else other than yourself, no matter how people will judge you, no matter how people will tell you all the worst thing what they can just speak to you, no matter what kind of expectation you are facing. Only choose what is light for you. And yes, go and use the access tools every single day, because they will help you how to cope in this. Even I believe this COVID is affecting not only UK but every country. So I would say yes, use the tools, use the questions, what else is possible, and do ask class as many possible for you right now, because it's anyway, it's only a contribution for your future and for your life and for your health and for your whole entire family.
Wow, wonderful. I got goosebumps. People, please choose. I know everyone has said this, but with the intensity that Henry has said, it's amazing. So that's it for now. And next week, Wednesday, 9 p.m., Exposé with Kavvita Kapoor Khalsaa. Keep watching. We'll have a yummy guest coming up in our next episode. Thank you, Henry, for being on my show.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so
Thank
much.
you. Bye. Bye. Bye.